High Van Pass tunnel length? Okay, so the High Van Tunnel? Crazy long, right? 6.28 kilometers to be exact. That's like almost 4 miles. I drove through it, July 2018. Remember the cool air hitting my face after that sweaty climb up the pass. Such a relief. The old road? Forget it. Hairpin bends galore. 30 minutes shaved off the drive? More like an hour, felt longer. Southeast Asia's longest? Maybe. I haven't checked all the tunnels, but seriously impressive feat of engineering it was. Cost? No idea. But that tunnel is awesome, a total game changer for travel between Da Nang and Hue.
How long is the tunnel under Mobile Bay? Ah, the underwater burrow to Mobile, eh? It stretches a grand 3,389 feet. Or, for those who prefer thinking in meters, picture a kilometer with a smidge missing. 1,033 meters to be precise. Only 2 lanes? Seriously? Like sharing your closet, only less fun? And clearance? A whopping 12 feet. My dreams of driving a monster truck there are officially squashed. Width, a generous 21 feet. Hope you like your fellow driver. Intimately. Bet you didn't know the tunnel is basically a concrete submarine? Built using the sunken tube method. Think Legos for grown-ups, only way bigger. And wetter. Plus, it's not just for getting from A to B. Nope. It's a time capsule of questionable fashion choices zooming underneath. Seriously, imagine all the 2024 hairstyles down there. Important numbers, length, 389 feet, lanes, a pair, like socks, clearance, 12 feet, width, 21 feet, roomy-ish, interesting. Fact, sunken tube construction, like building an aquarium, but with cars, random. Hope your GPS doesn't freak out. Mine gets existential near bridges.
How long is the tunnel in Hokkaido? Hokkaido Tunnel, 53.8 kilometers, that's long. Over 33 miles, crazy, huh? A good chunk, like almost half, is under the Tsugaru Strait. That's the water between Honshu and Hokkaido. You know, main island, northern island, separates them. They started digging in 64, finished it way later, 88. Took forever. It's 4 trains, by the way, Japanese National Railways thing. Remember my uncle worked on something like that, bridge building, back in 88. Different, obvious, but still big project. 53.8 kilometers, 33.4 mi. Total length, 23.3 kilometer, 14.3 mi. Under the Tsugaru Strait, 1964. Construction began, 1988. Construction completed. Japanese National Railway sponsored the project, carries a rail line. My cousin Kenji, he rode that train through the tunnel like 10 years ago. Said it was kinda boring, just dark, but fast. Saves a ton of time. Imagine the engineering, like how do they even ventilate a tunnel that long? Wild. My uncle, the bridge guy, he always said ventilation was the hardest part of his projects, even though they were above water. Wind, rain. Different problems, I guess. Crazy projects.
What are the ventilation requirements for tunnels? It's late. 200 cubic feet. That number feels so arbitrary, you know? Fresh air per minute. They say it's enough. Is it ever really enough, though? Underground. Always underground, isn't it? Mechanical ventilation is mandatory when nature fails. 200 cubic feet of fresh air per minute. This is per employee. Natural ventilation first. Mechanical backup. Always.
What is the road between Hue and Da Nang? The Hai Van Pass. Iconic, not the longest, but the route. Hue to Da Nang. Actually, it's between Hue and Hoi An. Stunning coastal views, key features, breathtaking scenery, East Sea backdrop, historic significance, a strategic border, challenging drive, winding mountain roads. My friend crashed his motorbike there last year. Seriously. Tourist hotspot. Expect crowds. Alternative routes. National Highway 1A exists. Consider traffic. Avoid rush hour if you value your sanity. My experience, pure chaos on NH1A during TET. Avoid the less scenic routes. They're boring. Trust me, I know Vietnam.
Does the tunnel in Mobile go underwater? Yep, that mobile tunnel goes underwater like a crawfish hiding from a heron. Think of the Bankhead Tunnel as Mobile's bathtub, just way longer and less bubbly. Completed way back in '41 at a price tag that would make your eyeballs pop, foreman and Lasses, it dips under the Mobile River. It's underwater like a submarine sandwich. It's long, 3,289 feet. That's like a bunch of football fields end to end. It's deep, 49 feet below the average high water mark. Imagine stacked refrigerators. Seriously, it connects Government Street to Highway 90 East.
How deep is the Gotthard Base Tunnel? 57 kilometers. That's like walking from my apartment in Zurich to, well, almost Bern. A ridiculously long commute, even for a Swiss train. The depth? A staggering 2,300 meters. That's deeper than the Mariana Trench, almost, don't tell the oceanographers I said that. Key facts, length, 57 kilometers, a truly impressive distance. Depth, 2,300 meters. That's like stacking the Eiffel Tower about twice. Tunnels, 2 single-track behemoths. Think of it this way. If you dropped a giant fondue pot into it, it would take ages to reach the bottom, assuming it didn't melt first. Swiss engineering, huh? Precise, efficient, and slightly terrifying in its scale. It's like a mole's ambitious attempt at creating the ultimate burrow. One might even say, it's the ultimate Swiss Army knife. For trains. Seriously, the logistics of building that thing are mind-boggling. I'd need more than 1 bottle of my favorite Swiss wine to process it all. More info. The GBT opened in 2016 and is a marvel of engineering. Its construction presented unique geological and logistical challenges, notably dealing with the extreme pressure at such depths. The project involved the use of giant tunnel boring machines, TBMs. The entire thing is seriously impressive, even if a little unnerving to think about. Think, claustrophobia multiplied by 57 kilometers.
Is the Chunnel claustrophobic? Airiness, movement between carriages. No claustrophobia, faster than ferries. Earplugs needed for announcements. Key improvements, speed, comfort. Drawbacks, annoying announcements, speed, significantly faster than ferry travel. My personal experience, 2023 trip. Comfort, spacious. Intercarriage movement possible. Noise, safety announcements overly loud. Ear protection recommended.